My name's Clay, and I started training jiu-jitsu for, just for like some self-defense, a knowledge of self-defense. But after I got into the sport a lot more, then I realized it can be like a lot more than that. It's a really complex sport. You have to know like a lot of different techniques and be like really smart when you're thinking. You have to think fast, and it's about a lot more than just self-defense. It can be about competition, and just like it's kind of like a lifestyle, like people who train jiu-jitsu are nicer people, and they're not just total jerks to people because they know like sports, they like just calms you down more.
My name is Rick, and two of my three kids train in jiu-jitsu. Basically, the reason that they got into it is because we tried some of the other martial arts like Taekwondo, and nothing against those types of martial arts, but I think a lot of parents might be turned off by the fact that there's a lot of striking and potential for injury and things like that, and because there's not a lot of focus on striking in jiu-jitsu, it kind of appeals to me a little bit more. You can kind of accomplish the same thing as far as building confidence and things like that, building skill and technique without punching somebody. So that's basically why I got them into it.
Nice. And you have daughters that train. How do you feel having girls train in a sport that some might perceive as dangerous or violent or extreme?
I have no problem with that. No, it doesn't. I mean, the perception that it's violent or extreme is kind of it's a misconception. It's completely, really the opposite of that. As with anything, there's potential for some injury, and it does happen on occasion. You can edit that out. There's potential for injury in any kind of sports, but I think the potential is a lot less in this kind of martial arts.
Okay, so Clarice, why did you start training jiu-jitsu? How did your family get involved training jiu-jitsu?
We started jiu-jitsu because I came to a realization that I wasn't going to be able to protect my kids anymore, that they needed to learn how to protect themselves without me there. My son, at the age of 5, started getting bullied by a group of kids, and at that age I would volunteer at the school. I did what I had to do to be there to protect him. And one day when he was in 1st grade, the kids cornered him in the restroom and body slammed him, and my son came home telling me that his back hurt because the kids were body slamming him in the restroom. I came to a realization that I wasn't going to always be there for him, and I talked to my husband, and we started researching different things of martial arts, and we found jiu-jitsu. Once we found jiu-jitsu, I brought him in. He started training. He started building confidence, and he had a higher self-esteem. The kids then started bullying him again, and he was able to talk for himself, and he told them, "Don't do this to me. I train Gracie Jiu-Jitsu, and I know how to protect myself, so stop." The kids continued bullying him, and he was able to defend himself without hurting the child or himself.